Hello guys, it's Full House Jack here, and today I made this video to help you with the wolf bow, but I did kind of stutter a lot, so just bear with me, and I will see you with this tutorial right now. This cool wolf bow. This is the last bow of my 4 bows that I have taught. I'm sorry that the bows are kind of spaced out, but this bow is really good, and I hope that you stay tuned to more of my videos, and I will come and get Full House King up. And he has been getting out, but not because of his internet, but the server of Black Ops 3 and Activision are been messing up lately, so I hope that they do fix this. But before you can even make this bow, you need to feed the 3 dragons, and I will make a separate video later for y'all. So I hope that y'all stay tuned to my channel. And it is the same sequence, but the paintings are different, but they are in the same spots. So they don't spawn in different locations, but the sequence is the same, but the paintings are in different locations every single time. So the point of the wolf bow is showing that a story of a king, and I'm about to find the first painting, and I hope King can come get this zombie, or I'm gonna die. So I'm gonna try and find the first painting that tells the story. The first painting is a painting of a king in his throne, showing that he has power. So I'm thinking that it's down here, and I hope Full House King doesn't lag, because BO3 has been messing up a lot. So as you can see, the king is in his throne with his wolf, his pet, and that's the very first one. Now the next is a king on his horse, and the horse and him, and it symbolizes him going into battle. So for my game, that painting is over here, because I stumbled upon it. So that's the next one, and the next one is a painting of, like, it looks like a Kalulu thing, and I want to go get Full House King back up, because like I said, BO3 server is being kind of officially. As you can see, he does have 1 bar. It's not because of his internet, it's because of the server that BO3 really needs to fix, or Activision. But I'm hoping that it straightens out. And see, now he's back at 4 when he gets down or dies. But I hope that they can fix this, and I'm sorry that I had to include that in this video. But anyway, so the next one that you need to find is the one that looks like a Kalulu thing, but a Cthulhu, my bad. But it might be up here, I think, right here. I lied. It's not a Kalulu thing. It's the king when he gets old. So you click that one, and but it is random, not the sequence, but the paintings locations. But they do spawn in the same 4 locations, but the paintings will be randomized between every single game. But the sequence that I'm about to show you is the same thing. So the first painting is a painting of a king in his throne to show that he has power. This is the very first one. This will always be the first one when you always play, but it might not be in the same location as in my game. So the next painting is in on my map is the bell tower. Now, the next painting is a painting of a king going into battle, as you can see, with his wolf. Mainly, this bow is a spirit of the king's wolf. So then the next painting is a painting of hold up. I had to get my let's have to get him up. I don't know why. Okay, so then the next painting is a Cthulhu painting right here, and it looks like a big squid or lightning, whichever you think it is, and that painting is showing that the king's kingdom or castle is getting broken down, so his power is shifting down. So the last painting is the king, but it's showing him dying, and that symbolizes that all of his power is gone. So mainly these paintings are telling us a story about what happened, but his wolf survived the whole time, or his pet. And if you really look closely in the last painting of him dying, you can see Leroy, if y'all are BO2 fans still. Leroy from Buried, if you have the DLC of Buried, it shows him leaning over the king, and that I'm about to show. And I'm about to show you here. So this is the last painting, him dying, and as you can see, right there is Leroy, right beside him. So there are some BO2 maps connected to this. So as soon as you get all of these paintings done in that sequence, you will be done with this first part. But you have to remember that the location of the paintings might be different on your game than it is mine. So take that in an account when you do it. Then you'll walk up here and you'll grab your arrow that you got, and then when you grab the stories of the king, you have to come in and shoot this red flag. And King is trying to make the fire staff, but what he needs to do is he needs to wait until the rocket actually takes off. And then you'll come here and then you'll grab this skull, and then you'll take it back to the no gravity room, and I'll show you on the empty skeleton by this little throne. Then when you do that, this wolf will pop up. The king's wolf will pop up, and you have to follow him and fill souls of his dig spots. So I'll show you this all the way through, so if you're not, so I don't confuse you, there are 3 locations that you do have to do this to.
The hound senses something, bro.
So as you see, when the dog digs, this little blue rubble of rocks will pop up. You need to fill it up with souls, and then you know you're done with souls when the dog comes back to it and starts to dig at it again. Then you pick up the part of what he digged up, and the parts that you dig up will help you create your arrow. And I really do need Jug, because I really shouldn't be doing this without Jug. So here in a minute, in this part of the video, I will go get Jug so I don't die. So as you can see, he is digging it back when you're done filling it with souls, and then you'll just want to pick it up by holding square. And if you're playing Xbox One, I guess it's I think it's X. I'm not an I'm not an Xbox lover. I really hate Xbox. I have never liked it in the day of my life, but other people do. To me, I think that the PS4 is better in graphics wise, and 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 in by money wise, Xbox One is just people who can really afford, because on the PS4 it is cheaper to play online, but some people was raised with Xbox, so I can't really hate them for being raised. But I was raised with PS in my whole life, so I guess that's why. But that's up to y'all. I don't hate people who play Xbox, but in my opinion, I do think that PS4 is better in general.
Your sacrifice brings me honor, demon.
And if I have offended any Xbox lovers, I am so sorry, but I'm just expressing my opinion. Y'all might have different opinions, but I was just telling you my opinion about what I think. And as you can see, if you hide in the wolf, they cannot touch you, but they will push you out. So there's like no sense of trying and doing that. But so you'll just fill this one up with those two. Then as you can see, I am done, and he'll just dig it up. Then you'll hold square. And what he is digging up is the parts of the king or his master, or he is digging up the skeleton bones of his master. As you can see, I just picked up his rib cage, and in the very first one, I picked up his skull. So I think it was his skull, but I do know that it is. But I do know that the three parts is his head, his rib cages, and his hand. So now I just have to refill this last one up. Hopefully I can get this build done before round 12, so the Panzer. And Full House King is doing good. I'm not trying to rag on him, but his internet is doing good. So I hope that doesn't fail. And guys, I would really like for y'all to comment on and tell me what I can do better making my videos or something, because I'm not doing these videos for me. I'm doing them for y'all, people who don't know or people who want to know. But I go into great detail because I used to be people like y'all that didn't know how to do stuff, but now that I turned the tables and now I know how to do mainly of the things. Later I will be posting Easter eggs with Full House King. Me and him will be doing some research, and we will post some Easter eggs. So soon as you do this final thing, the dog should be right here, looking up at this little cabinet stone thing. So when you want to do that, what I always do is I do not activate this until I get here, and I'll activate it so I can do the part right then and there. So soon as you do it, you want to wall run and shoot the little wolf symbol right there, and then a ledge will pop up if you do it right. And as you can see, my ledge did pop up. Then you'll hold square, and the king skeleton will come together and give you the arrow. So mainly it's like the king is wanting the wolf to relive his life. So then after you get your arrow, you'll just come to the wolf thing and you'll open, or you'll put the arrow in the box and fill it up with souls like any other bow. And I will show you for people who hasn't watched my other videos and just skipped straight to this one because you just found me, and it does look like I will get this bow before round 12, but I am gonna give it to Full House King because this is his favorite bow. But he let me build it for this YouTube video, and so that's all you. This is all you need to do is just fill it up, like every single bow.
Spirits guide my fire.
Dead. Dead. Yes, and he got that, but and there's insta kill, so I'm gonna use my gun. And as you can see, that I have a Speed Cola camo on my VMP. I did make this. I did not steal it, like most people do, but so you'll just come over here. Mainly Full House King does this, I mean, but he is making a video of how to do it if y'all really want to know how. I'm not into glitches like that. I'm into tutorials and gameplaying and helping y'all be a better gamer. So then when it's done, you'll put your actual bow in it. You don't have to have your bow out. And then here you go, you have your wolf bow. And I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. And I would like for y'all to subscribe and comment below, and I will show you what this bow can do right now to this panzer. This bow is very powerful to this panzer. Hopefully he spawns by me and not Full House King. So where is he? I really don't see him. So hopefully I can find him and really dominate him, but I don't see him, so I really can't really do anything. Oh, found him. So this is what this bow can do. But I don't know why it's not hitting them. Why is it not hit? It's not hitting them. Oh, boom. And the panzer is dead. I don't know why, but it wasn't letting me hit him while he was, see, do you see that power in this bow? It takes them all out. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this video and y'all try and make this bow on your own. And Jackie Boy is out, and I will see y'all on my next video, but I don't know what the next video will be. But I hope y'all give me some ideas of what to do. So I'll see y'all